Name me another car company that does this. Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Before we start this vlog, I'm going to show you some charge porn. Yeah, so for those of you that don't quite understand that charge porn, there we have at, I think it was the Merit Supercharger, I was charging at 584 kilometers an hour. That means 584 kilometers were being put into the car, put back into the car in an hour. So for all of you with range anxiety or battery and all that kind of stuff, yeah, you have to do a wait, but you do a wait for 20-30 minutes after 3 hours of driving, 4 hours of driving. So I think, well, for me, that's when my bladder and my body says, you need to take a small walk. So, yes. So, to get on with this video, earlier this year, there was a report that one of the bolts that were securing the power steering box module, there was a surface rust found. So it didn't affect the integrity of the bolt. It was in somewhere like Yugoslavia or somewhere like that, where, you know, extreme salt and weather and cold and all that kind of stuff. So they saw little bits of corrosion in this bolt, and it was a Bosch product, I think, actually. So Elon and his team said, that's it, we're not going to take any chances, we're going to go out and we're going to send an advisory out saying that these 5 bolts need to get changed. It's not an emergency, there's been no accidents, there's been no failures, it's just that we want people to have new stainless steel bolts. So fast forward to last week when I picked up my high power wall connector. I was there and I was talking to the service/sales guy, and he said, oh, have you had your bolts exchanged? And I said, no, I haven't as of yet, and I don't have time to bring the car into Vancouver and sit here all day, etc., etc. And he said, oh no, this can get done by our mobile service team. So I said, okay, well, please put my name down on your computer for a phone call to schedule a mobile service guy to come out my way. And I didn't get a call. That's not a slight on them, it's just that I just haven't got a call yet, and that was only like a week ago. So last night I was at the new Vancouver Urban Supercharger, minding my own business. I was in Vancouver for the day, and decided, you know, I should pop up and fill up before coming back out to Maple Ridge, where there's no supercharger, urban charger, anything. So there I was, minding my own business, and one of the Tesla mobile service vehicles pulled in and charged beside me. So, smash bang, Costco in the back. So he pulled in beside me, you know, we waved, and he plugged in, and then he was starting to sort out all his tools and equipment in the back of his Model S. He had the frunk open, moving things around. So just before I was finished supercharging, I get out and I go over, and he introduces himself, and I introduced myself, and I said, hey, you know, just so you know, is that I'm on the list to get a call from you guys to come out and for you guys to come out and do my 5 bolts on my steering box there. And he says, oh yeah, well, I got the parts, how long you got? And I said, well, I've just finished, but I'm good if you're good. So there we were at the Vancouver Urban Supercharger, had my frunk open, had my box out, he was in there elbow deep, and 25 minutes later he had replace the 5 bolts. And he showed me that, yeah, like he showed me the bolts that he pulled out, and they were really, really lightweight, and they were, you know, quite long, but they were made of aluminum, I think he said. And so they're very soft. But mine, you know, so mine's a 2015, so 3 years old, and they look fine. Not even discolored, not even the head didn't have any kind of sign of dirt on it. So, and then he showed me the 5 new ones that he's going to install, and they were substantially, they were thick, you know, not thicker, but they were more substantive. They were made of stainless steel. So there he was, and yeah, 25 minutes later, he had replaced the bolts, and we sat and chatted about other things. He took a look at my door handles, because I thought my door handles, you could open them with your pinky, and he says, no, you can see there's resistance there, and you tug a little more. And he was all prepared to rip the whole car apart and repair whatever I needed. And on the drive home, so like 15 minutes later, I get an email from Tesla Mobile Service saying, this is the work that's been done, thank you very much, no charge, and hey, things are good. So, you tell me of another dealer or another manufacturer that has anything like that service. And I know that my poor pal, my fellow Canadian internet dude, who's living, I think, in Manitoba, yeah, I guess this video's for you. All right, mate, take care. Bye.